You know, I think I've been on the council for the last 9 years, and I'm actually now wearing a little different hat, actually, as the mayor. I find there's a little bit more responsibility and stuff too, where you have to be a little bit more involved with bigger decisions and stuff too. And along with that, you know, there's the combination of authorizing checks and running meetings and those types of things that I really was not used to as much as being on the council and stuff too, which I have been for the last 9 years. We had a lot of great people involved with that and stuff too, from the whole construction process to the planning process. We actually got a lot of the local businesses involved too, and what they wanted to see actually. So we wanted their input and stuff too when we were looking at doing this, especially because we were deciding to put all new sidewalks in and stuff too, along with new sewer and gutter and everything too. And the one thing that we're very most impressed of right now too within the city is the street lights that actually we have now too. So, which has been a really big asset and stuff too for the city of Richmond. The only type of streetlight we actually had and stuff too was actually on the utility poles. And the utility poles actually during this whole process of construction and stuff too, we had a lot of crossing wires that actually went through Main Street and across Main Street. And so at that time we decided to move the utility poles back and into the alleyways and stuff too, just make it a little bit more accessible to be able to get at, along with cleaning things up. It looks a little bit nicer once you look down Main Street and stuff. But one thing that I think that we really strive on to continually maintain our businesses and stuff too is that we have a lot of generational businesses here on Main Street and stuff too. These are just businesses that actually are passed down from generation to generation. And the one thing we love too is that the locals really patronize those businesses and stuff too. It was a little hard actually during the construction period that we had through the summer and everything too, but everybody really pulled together, and it was really nice to see everybody really, you know, help those businesses out. We're looking at, we do have properties available either for sale or empty lots that we're trying to encourage local business to come, or any outside business to come to. We just had a great opportunity with the Dollar General store that actually just came up on that wonderful piece of property that we have on the corner of Highway 23, and that was a real strong portion of what we were looking for some type of development here in town. We've also got some existing buildings actually that we're trying to fill. Yeah, currently right now we're actually running it just as a status quo right now and stuff too. We are still contracted out with the city of Cold Spring. We feel that they do a phenomenal job. They give us 24-hour protection and stuff too. So we are very satisfied with what we get and stuff too. I think our taxpayers overall in the city really enjoy having them running around town and visible and stuff too. So I think currently right now we're pretty happy with where we're at. We signed a joint powers agreement with them. So actually we came on board with their police department and stuff too. Actually, when after we disbanded our police department that we had here in the city of Richmond, that was one of my first tasks as a council member and stuff too. When I first came on board 9 years ago, it was one of my big jobs that we had to look at doing, was making that decision. It was not an easy decision and stuff too, but overall we feel it's been a great decision made and stuff too. So we feel comfortable with where we're at right now with all of that. And again, too, with what's, you know, again, too, with what's going on, we were involved actually, yes, with helping out with the decision of hiring a police chief, you know, which would obviously affect us here greatly in the city of Richmond. So I was actually on part of that board and stuff too, and looking at trying to make the best decision, what we felt actually as a board, and when we presented it actually to the Cold Spring Council, because they were the final say in it after our decision was made. So I think we felt that we presented them with obviously the best candidate possible.